check it now. You might want to actually just get real comfortable with this one because today I have something special. Number one, shout out to the sneakers app because your boy MTIP was able to catch that dub on these Nigel Sylvester brick by brick. The box read Air Jordan 4 Retro OG SP Firewood Orange Sale Cinnabar. And let me tell you, everything about this kick from the presentation all the way down to the shoe itself is dope. So let's get into it. Number one, shout out to Nigel, man. He's from Queens. Y'all know I'm from Queens. So, I kind of played myself in the beginning because when these first came out, I was kind of playing myself. And I was like, nah, I'm not really worried about them, this, that, and the third. And then I ate those words. I took it back and I was like, you know what? It's good to see a brother from Queens, New York, just like myself, come through and make it. So, boom, here we go. Let's take a look at this box. You see, we got that bike air on the front, or do we say bikey? Anyway, you see, we got that bikey air on the front. Listen to that texture. Now, going around to the sides of this box, you see we have that Jumpman flight on both corners of the box. And then when you take a look at the back, on the back of the box, we kind of have like this clear, transparent writing. That's the same exact writing that's on the back of the Wet Cement 4 boxes. So already you can kind of see this box is shaped, designed like a brick, has that texture. And you see we have the texture on that Wet Cement 4. But on the Wet Cement 4, it's actually written in white. On here, it's transparent. Take a look on the inside lid. You see it's kind of stamped through right on the top there. And right on the interior, you see we have Go. That's his brand right there as well. So you see we have that Go branding on the inside. All right. These shoes actually come wrapped up into that plastic. And this is the way that bricks are actually shipped. So you see that blue Velcro there, and they are individually wrapped into the plastic, as you can see there. So when it comes to the presentation, they were on point. They took their time with this, and I like it. So they gave us the presentation. I like presentation. So they gave us the presentation with it, and I'm here for it, right? I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. But let's take a look at these kicks. Now, before we get into these kicks, because you already see them, go on and, tap that like button for your boy. Subscribe. But take a look at these, man. And we're just going to go, we're going to jump right into it because these joints are fire. So take a look at the toe box. Right there on that toe box, we have that nice nubuck material, and it changes colors. It changes colors. Once you rub your fingers across that nubuck, it is changing directions. And everything about this shoe is dope. So let's start right there with that mud guard as well. You see on that mud guard, we have like that textured mud guard. We have that embroidered Nike swoosh right there on that front toe cap. And I'm pretty sure that's there because when you're riding a bike, it's going to give you a little bit more added protection right there on that toe cap, so the hitting the pedals and maybe even scraping the ground or anything like that, we're going to have that added protection. Now, when we come around to the side, you see we are predominantly red, or Cinnabar. You see that color there. You see that we are predominantly red shoe. And that's okay because it does come with a spare set of laces. But let's just kind of go through there. So as we go up through that tongue, you see on the caging there is a little bit tougher. This is the same type of caging that we have on the White Thunders. I had noticed that it was a little bit more rugged than what it is normally on the Jordan 4. So you see we have a little bit more of a rugged texture on that caging. And behind that caging, as you can see there from the photos, we actually have that 3M reflection there behind the caging. That is a dope ad. So at night, you'll be able to be seen when the lights hit it. Going up through the tongue, we have that red Jumpman with the white flight. Behind the tongue, we have words that says Jordan Biking Company 2017. Right? We know Nigel Sylvester is a professional biker, right? BMX rider. Everything about this is actually like really clean and it's looking pretty dope. Midsole, we have that white there along that midsole. Take a look at the air unit on the inside. We have that air unit there, and we have that red reflecting on the inside, that red air sole right there, the white on the bottom, and take a look at the back there. Y'all know when we have that Nike on the bottom, we are going to have the Nike, bike air on the back. Yo, yo, that is what makes these kicks so dope. Because normally when we have the Nike on the bottom, we have the Nike on the back, but we got the bike air. Let's all the way go. Show these kicks some love, man. Let me know, did y'all cop these joints, man? Because I'm telling you right now, these are a special pair, man, and they feel good. Let's take a look at the interior. The interior on that sock liner, we have that gold branding there. Yeah, that's pretty fresh. That's pretty fresh. Now, on the other pair, it does come with a spare set of laces. That comes in the right shoe, and you can see there we have white laces on the inside. Now, I want to take a minute to talk about the tab on the back. Now, look, guys, don't beat me up, but you know how I am when it comes to these fours in particular. So let's take a look at this back tab here. Now, this back tab here has the texture and the feel of the military blue, the bread fours, and the Alma Manier fours. That's the texture of this tab, as you can see right there. Let me tell you what it does not have the texture of. It don't have the texture of the wet cements, the photon dust, and the swamp water fours, which are also known as the craft olives. Now, the reason why I'm showing you the difference there, because you see as I literally play with that tab there, it's literally picking up the entire shoe. So you get to see the difference in textures when it comes to the tab. Now, let me tell you what it does not have the texture of, and it's the SB4s. Man, there's something really special about them SB4s and how that back tab is just rubberized and it feels so soft to the touch. Man, it's almost like, and I will submit to you that the navy tab is actually different than the pine greens. I don't have the red pair, the friends and family pair, but between the two pairs that I do have, you can see there, it's almost like a dog's ear, like a little doggy ear. Man, I don't know. I was sitting there playing with the tab. Pause. But the reality behind it is the tabs are different, and this is right there in the middle. So, I just wanted to show you that. Guys, let me know. Oh, I'm pretty sure by now you guys see that I have the SB4 navies as well. Special feature, shout out to the guy that let me buy a pair for him. I did have to kind of tap that resale market, but your boy was able to come up with a pair, and that's all that counts. Shout out to 303 Boards out in Denver. Apparently, they had like a ton of pairs, and a lot of people was able to cop out here in Colorado. I had to work. I was not able to get them at retail, but for resale, I was still able to pick them up. Now, let's take a look at these laces, because this comes with white laces, and you can tell, man, the white laces in here really just helps this shoe pop. It really just bring out the colors of this shoe. So the white definitely goes hard. And since I pulled out the Cinnabar laces that was already inside of these, I just popped them into the navies. And let me know what y'all think about that lace swap. Yo, special pair for sure. I'm so happy I was able to cop these kicks. Now let's take a look at the inside. Do you take a look? You see that inside, that collar? Shout out to Purple Haze, because he was able to point this out. The inside of the collar is actually shaped square versus how you see on the SBs. It has almost more like a V-neck comparison. So you can tell that there's actually a difference in the padding behind the tongue, and there's a difference in the cut of the ankle collar right there as well. It does not change the fact that these are true to size. So that ankle collar cut does not change the sizing, but it definitely does change the feel. And there's some padding. There's definitely some padding in there. Man, yo, these are dope. I'm not even trying to hype it up. These are fresh all by itself. Tap that like button. Let me know what y'all think about these kicks. Look, I am all types of excited. Did you cop? Let your boy know.